It's a worldwide phenomenon. America, Europe, all over the world, Jeep owners are very passionate people about their brand of car they drive. It becomes part of you.
It just puts a smile on my face every time I hop in and go for a drive.
First day the Jeep came home, Tom was about 3-ish, but he just saw it and his face lit up, and there's this picture of him the first day holding the wheel and the biggest smile.
At work, when I talk about what I do, people are a bit surprised because it's not the thing that a woman would normally do.
So when I was about 12, we joined the club. I could barely see over the dash. I remember my dad having to put a pillow under my seat because I was getting scared on the steep hills.
We'd always spend our weekends at home just doing paperwork, preparing tax or other things that needed to be done, and we're sort of fairly newly married, and just like, no, I'm used to going places, so let's do something. And I just happened to see a Jeep Wrangler. The Jeep just stood out as the one that called me.
We'd been doing a bit of camping in an SUV, and it was great to get out, and you've got somewhere to take the tent and the kids, but you're always limited by where you could get to.
We started with a group of Jeep owners at a dealership I work at, and we did driver training days for the customers, and a few of them said, oh, we like this, let's do it regularly without the training part of it, let's make a club, so we did.
The best part of being a member of MJOC is the organisation of the trips. Anyone can join, and it's structured so you know exactly what sort of trip is going to be run. The booking system works really well, so people don't have to call you, you don't have to message a whole bunch of people. The committee sends out reports to the trip leaders, so you know who's going to be on your trip, and everyone's vetted as well, so everyone that books on a trip is capable of doing the trip.
We have trip leaders that are trained through our processes and qualified to run trips. And if they'd like to go somewhere, they'll post a trip up on our website, and it's up to members then who'd like to go out on that particular day to book on and join in. They've done the appropriate training for that trip. They come along. The trip leader gives them ideas on what the sort of conditions they'll come across, the sort of places they'll go, what gear they should bring.
I like that you have to have done the MJOC training before you can go on a trip, because at some of the other clubs you don't, so you can just get out there on your first trip not knowing what you're doing. You don't understand how your vehicle handles and the different techniques that you can do when you're off-roading, which actually can make it a bit dangerous, but the MJOC training really teaches you how to use the skills and apply them in the correct situation. So when you're going out on an MJOC trip that you're getting experienced and qualified people that can actually help you on your journey.
Getting out of the city and heading that first bit of dirt track, opening the windows, smelling the gum leaves as you're driving through the bush is just spectacular.
I just like the thrill you get from driving. Just getting to experience all the different parts that the country has to offer.
Best part about the trips is when you're actually going across some of the obstacles and you're thinking about all the different things that can go wrong. But you've always got someone on the radio, someone that can help you, and when you get through that obstacle, you just get this feeling, you go, wow, that is absolutely fantastic. I've done it.
It gives me that reset from work and from all the other things, but I still get to keep my family with me.
It's something that you look forward to all week. You can come and sit around a campfire and escape the rat race. But I think most people will enjoy that escapism that it represents.